Hell yeah. How is it going?
Well, well, well. That's how my 3 wives died. They fell into wells.
It looks like we might be sending more people into the well here. If I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, you had some. You have the well wishes for the players. You know,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that the better player wins, because right now we have 2 very strong players. We have Leenah Hazard, Theo, Alhada Peach.
Yeah. Also known as the horse dentist. That's their newest moniker. Still on the Akatsuki. Going Akatsuki versus Wald. It looks like. Is Wald Yuzu considered a rough matchup for Yuzu? I'm not really sure how it's changed.
So, like, Wald Yuzu is still hard for Wald because Yuzu gets to play at a range that Wald traditionally is not able to deal with as much, specifically because Yuzu slashes don't have a hurt box on them.
Right, yeah.
The fact that they're just full disjoint, Wald can have some difficulties. However, it is still entirely winnable, and it's not even Wald's worst matchup, right? It is a hard matchup. I think you're going to see Theo pick Akatsuki to begin with, because they've been trying to play more Akatsuki. They're trying to like stick with that as much as they can. I think you see them lose 2 games, they'll switch over to the Yuzu. Akatsuki Wald is definitely more like, it's weird. It's like close because both players want to play at that really close effective range. And Akatsuki usually wants to bait people into pressing through like frame traps, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But Wald buttons kind of suck. So
yeah. Especially if you're having like an Akatsuki like B-tot swing into you, it doesn't seem like it's a good time for Wald.
Yeah. But already early starts right there. And I think that's going to show a lot is that like Theo just wants to be aggressive, not even committing to full dash bombs. Ooh.
Oh yeah, gets hit by the gold throw, not a normal throw window.
So that was 360B, which is the it's the techable version of the command grab. You normally try to like tear him with it or like get a counter hit with it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just works because it is a smaller tech window than traditional.
It's tricky to react to if you're not like looking for it. Everyone's gotten hit by it.
Good 1A right there.
I think gonna go for the corner swap here. Yep, he's gonna get the meter. So. Oh yeah, goes for the side to side thing.
Yeah. EX God Press at the very end is a very good tool. It was actually a worse version in the last version of the game. It was grid negative.
Oh, so
because how the cycle works is if you move forward, like aggressive actions and moving forward gives you more grid. So you went backwards, forward, backwards.
Oh, so you go backwards twice and lose more grid than you gain.
But now they changed how it works specifically for God Press to prevent that from happening. Because they want to make Wald a fun character in this version, but right now, Theo finding the fun, finding the confirm right here.
That was an interesting interaction with the double shockwave beating all of Akatsuki's neutral fireball options. But Theo able to find their way in and gonna start going to town with Akatsuki with chain shift. Never something you want to see.
Yeah, it's scary because of situations like that, right? Like, it's really smart from Dentron right there not to... a lot of people autopilot shield. Yeah. You want to do that to get punished, but CS on the shield allows you to guarantee grid break, and when you're at that low health, you can't afford any kind of mistake like that.
You just kind of have to hold it and try to win cycle, I guess, or you do OSs to get out.
Cycles, come in quicker and you have more of them available. It's very, very reasonable. You already see, like, Dentron trying to win it right there.
Oh, yeah, the concentrate was really smart there to speed up the timer, but unfortunately gets punished for it.
Safety setup right there. Dentron didn't want to go for a delay tech. Nice.
Oh,
yeah. Theo had been going for charge fireball a lot on the first hit right there to try to bait it out right there. So I like that from Dentron to try to punish him for going for it, but didn't end up working out.
Yeah. The creeping edge does not get any invulnerability if you don't parry something within the first couple frames. So, block the 2-2A or 2-2B.
Yeah. Dentron misses the pickup as well, had Celestial, so it was actually going to deal like a big grip of damage due to the extra bonus that you would have gotten off of it, but instead just keeping it. Didn't even opt for Body Slash CS. That's really good use of the cycle right there and recognizing it.
Dentron being very careful about using shield here against Akatsuki. It's impressive.
Yeah, you have to, because a lot of the stuff the Akatsuki can do and just immediately go for a grip break on it.
Yeah.
If you're not actively ready for it, or if they go for the counterplay. Went for a 360A reset.
Yeah, but unfortunately whiffs.
Yeah, still found the swipes. Not able to charge back in just yet. Now
Dentron has the grid advantage though. If they can just stall for a little bit, they might be chilling.
Oh!
Oh, huge mash gets the anti-air.
Yeah, was looking for. I think Fio was looking for dash throw there instead of just regular throw. Yeah, really good spacing on there from Dentron.
Yeah.
To push him out. Thinking about it, is it? Do I think Yuzu? What do I do? What, you know?
Might be a Yuzu angle. We'll see.
The thing is that they've been like, I think that. Okay, so traditionally they are good at swapping between characters, as they were just doing well in Marvel. They have a history of playing team games. They're good at like having that skill set to swap between characters and get through it. But you know, I don't. It's always risky, right?
Yeah.
It's always risky to do that character swap because then you'll be triple guessing yourself if you lose. You're like, what if I wouldn't have swapped?
And it's harder to adapt if you're, you know, completely switching characters, switching tool sets, especially in a matchup like against Waldstein. I feel like you've got to have every tool like specifically designed to fight him. And
yeah, the Wald matchup is very different, specifically because of like a lot of spacing options, but also having access to a 3-frame ability, meterless with 360A.
Thankfully, Yuzu might not have to deal with that much because she spends so much time in the air, but it's still going to be tricky.
It's something you have to be scary because a lot of what Yuzu ends up needing to do is actually go for strike throw mix to open people up.
Yeah.
So it is always just a very, very scary situation because if you do go for that strike throw, you get throw protection on it, command grab and everything. But I see Dentron trying to just make sure that they can gain control of the cycle because it's very important.
Oh, tries to go for the anti-air, predicting the aerial teleport, but...
Yeah, a lot of Yuzus, especially in Unity, are serial upbackers, so I definitely like
yeah.
totally understand that and totally get how they want to do that. It just didn't end up working out for them.
I think Dentron might have played Rachel earlier in bracket, who also plays Yuzu. I think
Dentron
leverages that a lot.
Legacy Uni player, like they have a TE. They're an old ass fighting game boomer.
Yeah.
So they definitely play a lot of Rourke in this matchup as well. They played other
yeah.
users as well. They're more than comfortable in this matchup, and that's a very scary thing to have as Wald, because Wald is a character that if you can just play fundamentally very sound and understand how to play a matchup, you can get a ton of reward off of it. Just like this big confirm.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is massive. And still has a huge cycle advantage and the grid break into, yeah.
So that wouldn't have killed if it wasn't grid break though, because normal 360A right there would have dealt like just slightly.
Yeah, there's no way that would have killed.
It's Uni 2, anything can kill. It's like Kevin Garnett. Finding a good parry at the round front. I like that meter dump at the end, just get the good confirm win for the fancy flip tech.
Oh, nice throw though. Definitely gonna win cycle off of that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Of like, you have to play strike throw. Like you would see a lot of Yuzus at like the lower level try to just go for some like teleport mix or space back out and be a little bit safe. But
oh, nice reversal throw.
Yeah, finding the 360C. That's another EX fast like 3-frame option. Well, I think was looking for 720C but couldn't get it charged out in time. Body slash CS carry.
Oh yeah, forces their way in and tries to go for the up back punish again, but Leenah not biting.
Yeah, and I think you're going to want to see that. You're going to see Dentron make that adjustment. You're going to think, okay, they're not going for that kind of up back attack as much.
Yeah.
Instead, keeping it on the ground.
I definitely think we'll see that adaptation as the set goes on. Text the 20 framer. That's a good one.
Here we go, though. Still finds a hit after the teleport cross through temperature.
Oh, damn.
They tried to go for the whip 360A right there, but Theo being like, hey, that's fine. I do that. I do that to people on Yuzu. I know what you're trying to do. Finds the punish, able to stay alive, but did have to dump a lot of meter off that like small confirm just to space back with the full screen.
Yeah.
And now, very comfortable situation. Like you see that Dentron has to do something super committal and make a big risk to try to close out the game, but unfortunately, not going to find it. Going to find, another good confirm.
Even with the health advantage, it's just really scary to handle Yuzu at this range.
Oh,
whoa! Tries to gamble their way in and trades, but the command throw gives them the round.
Yeah. That was a very unfortunate trade. I definitely thought that the swipes was going to be able to actually connect like outside of it, but EX swipes too much for the Walled army.
Yeah. Nice anti-air. Managed to get a confirm off of it.
Down, charge the cycle, guarantee it. And this is hard because it's very hard for the Wall to actually steal the cycle. We saw that last game.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have that big grid break to give the cycle back.
Like what's he gonna do? Assault?
Well, so a lot of the, like I said, forward movement does give it to you, and if you can land a throw, you actually gain a lot of grid off of it. But it's finding that opportunity, and right now Theo not having it, trying to close this round out with a perfect.
It should be hers to take here. Yeah, doesn't even have to use meter. That's impressive.
Yeah. Keep it in the pocket for the next round. Like, I think they were... Yes, clap, stay plus. Oh, I tried to challenge the teleport. Any character with a faster button would have been able to punish that, but Wald just having the 7 frame, not able to do it.
Lower class of character, unfortunately.
Well, lower class, but you see the rest of them.
Yeah, you know, you can't... Nobody's low class in Uni, but...
It's actually interesting. There's like a specific range you want to stay, which is right outside of that 360A range, where Wald doesn't have the fast option to be able to get you, but then also their buttons don't reach. And I think you're seeing Theo get a little bit more used to being able to space at that range versus Dentron, because now you're seeing 5A check up close, getting him standing low. Does have CBO. Does raw IW kill?
It's got to, right? Yeah, okay. Raw IW does like 1.4k and takes that set.
I'm just still not used to IW damage in this game. Like every time I'm like, oh, you used IW, okay, it's gonna do like 600 damage in a ham sandwich.
As a Byakuya player, you don't get the raw IW very much, so you're often still doing the whiff VO, which is still about Uni 1 levels of damage. So it always surprises me too.
All right, Kamone, listen to me. I know you're watching this stream. Bring VO strip back. People need it.
So true.
People need it.
That's what we're missing. We need grid break VO strip. That's
and crouch down. Yeah.
Oh, nice empty assault.
Yeah. Theo, I think, saw what was happening early and tried to get off the crouch shield as quickly as possible, so they didn't get grid broken off that, which is very advantageous.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this cycle, this whole combo basically ate through 2/3 of a cycle, which, if you didn't get counter hit right there, would have almost guaranteed that you could have been able to get it back in your favor.
Yeah.
Instead.
Tragic counter hit, though. Guarantees the cycle loss, and now you're in the corner against Wald with CS.
Yeah, good challenge, though, on the dash.
Yeah.
You've been seeing Dentron want to go for the dash 360A right there, so good stuff. Still has a cycle to pop it right there, but they may want to keep it. Yeah, body.
Yeah, there's the body slam.
Body slash CS has been carrying Wald players since 2012.
Leenah tries to punish the landing and just gets owned. It's very sad. I think that was a extended hurtbox whiff punish, a new feature of Uni 2. And punishes the Wald assault, gets Wald into the corner. Leenah's got the HP advantage, the grid advantage. Pretty good situation to be in as Yuzu, I think. Oh, but the reversal throw steals the cycle away and gets a huge chunk of damage.
Yeah. 360 CCS as well is one of the better Wald starters, actually.
Oh, okay.
Contrary to what you would think of other games, command grab CS for a lot of characters does give you good threat scaling. Normal threat doesn't.
Yeah. And immediately mashes on wake up, catches the Yuzu. I think going for a throw or something.
I like that, not burning the CS off the JC.
Yeah, but it's going to lose cycle here. It has to send it immediately. Ah.
Yeah, that's actually big because of the Throw Tech giving Dentron the extra crit at the very end of the cycle, popping them in the Celestial. So it's a very scary situation now, right? Like, Dentron...
Oh, no, tries to, I think, hit an extended hurt box, but doesn't manage to get it. And
yeah.
I think that's going to be the round for Leenah, yeah.
So yeah, now Theo sitting at reset point. Potential for a reset right now, but Dentron, not out of it yet. Finding the 360 right there. No good Oki though. Yeah, good. So stand shielded right there, making it so that Wald can't do anything after. Even spending that meter would have been able to have a punish window on there. So Dentron just respected it, held the block.
Tricky thing about getting in as Waldstein, you have to use assault a lot, but if it gets shielded, you are kind of out of luck a lot of the time.
Well, you also you have some other options like
was that a spot dodge on the stance?
Yeah, it spot dodged through the EX God Press right there. Gave a whiff, but couldn't find a big pickup off of it, so still very, very safe right now.
Okay, gets Leenah into the corner, an immediate counter hit.
This is scary. Oh!
Dentron steals cycle, there's a CVO. CVO,
oh no! Okay, immediately VO's out, so this is where you have your chance to make a big comeback.
Oh, but just mashes on the, yeah, that's good. Not falling for the double assault memes.
Triple assault would have worked out.
True.
All right, it's tied 2-2. Dentron not out of it just yet. see you thinking. Okay. You know, we're no need to go back to character select. Just think a little bit. Think, get in there and find an early counter hit into the quick 360.
Yep.
You get a knockdown.
And then here's the shockwave. Shockwave pressure.
Yeah, Gamma Wave is like a very, very useful. Like it's been way more useful than I would normally realize on paper.
Yeah, I remember when the beta was happening, World players weren't that hyped about it, but
it did get improved a little bit, I think, from beta to current release. If I don't remember 100%, but it is a definitely a very like just useful tool because you have to like space. You have to do like a weird like spaced assault, so you have to generally dash block through it.
Oh, nice parry.
And that's the hard part about body slash in CS while trying to be on top of them instead of going for the CS whiff space out of them. Yuzu does having that ability to just parry on reaction can always be a little hard to deal with. Good charge at the very end. Make sure they can guarantee the cycle.
Make sure to steal a cycle.
Dentron staying at the perfect range with those EX swipes, really trying to make big things happen.
Really trying to focus on getting Yuzu out of the air when she goes for teleports.
Yeah, I think like, just guaranteeing air unblockables when you can is always going to be super beneficial. Dentron, oh, I like that. You just try to see if you get them to feign out. Use something.
Oh, the mash on wake up though, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. Dentron now tournament point. 200 bar on deck, full pocket. You got 2 burgers.
Leenah decides to spend for damage there. I guess Yuzu doesn't really have a ton of other metered options to go for.
Yeah, a lot of her EX options aren't traditionally good. Like in pressures, you want to be burning them for meters. So it comes down to, do you want to burn for quick early hits, or do you want to burn for like a big IW?
Right.
Dentron says, I want to burn it for this big command grab right here.
Get me out of the corner now.
Yeah. Does it spend a quick little charge to be able to then shield that last slash?
Oh, very big shield, yeah.
Seeing that same interaction happen again and again, so Dentron knew that they could get the cycle out of it this time.
Dentron's defense really impressive. Oh, but the teleport mix.
Yeah, that green shield was also terrifying as well, but Theo doesn't care.
Oh, but they had 200 meter. Okay, still manages to take it.
Yeah, they wanted to save the meter, right? Like
yeah. They seemed confident they would win the round.
At that much health, it's always a little risky, and then even if you did start losing, you could then spend that meter to get out of corner situations like EX flip, keeping yourself safe. I love the player because you just get to see the FGC happen in real time. I like so Theo now going for these empty like teleports and empty dashes in the air, trying to bait out those slashes from Dentron. But you even see how Dentron being patient, knowing that I need to just do it right at these safe spaces, and now trying to bait out the parries with the body splash CS. But Theo does not care, gonna keep it tight right here. EX slash ender, and then just space out. Just being like, yep, I got 50 seconds. I'm gonna do what I want. Come to me. Come to me. Yo, I have 2 billion health.
Oh!
You now have 1.5 billion right here because of big EX swipes.
Not going to affect the cycle, though. Theo still has a huge grid advantage.
Or Dentron still has the grid advantage.
Oh, sorry, Dentron, yeah.
Oh. Super scary. Yeah.
Oh, another swipe, but Invuln's through it and, takes the reset, right?
Yep, gets the reset, and you see Theo now just like letting it soak in a little bit. Like, okay, I got through that. I can't believe I lost with the Akatsuki to wall. Like, how did I let this happen? Rachel Pog.
Well, we love to see Rachel. Big Rachel fans here.
Let's go, Rachel! Let's go! All right.
There's this other guy next to Rachel, though. I don't know about him.
Yeah, that guy is responsible for the FGC stick Cold War that's happened. So, but here we are in the reset now, having to win another 3 games. That last game was down to the wire for both players. So
anything can happen here.
Truly is like Kevin Garnett.
Leenah getting an early cycle advantage. Oh, the nice creeping edge into 236 or 360B to get out of that situation. Creeping edge, new tool in UNI 2. I've seen a lot of strong players like that have specific callouts for it, and a lot of weaker players that just kind of YOLO with it. So it's definitely a skill.
It's a tool that is not like strong just flat out on paper. It's got very specific use cases.
Yeah.
Right? Like an early use case that we found in the beta is versus Mika Missile. You can do a delay creeping edge on the Mika Missile mix, and it gets you out of it.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
It's also it's good against punishing certain like projectiles at round start that certain characters can't punish. And
yeah, it has its use cases, right? Like you have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, but it's not a like guaranteed tool. And if a player is ready for you just trying to YOLO it, you can lose a lot. Good stand shield right there on the jump in.
Oh yeah, nice stand shield. Yeah. Chain shift helps them to secure that one. Dentron taking the first game of the reset.
I mean, that's the hard part about these resets, right? Is like Theo's had to come all the way through, losers have to play so many other longer sets.
And they were all in a row because she was out playing Marvel.
Too busy being cracked at Marvel. Then I think Grand Blue, they're going to have to go play 4 games in a row.
Oh my gosh.
In the round robin.
She's too good at every game. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. Give us. Oh, we need the Space Jam ball. Steal some of those skills. Put it on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Stars.
Well, just standing there concentrating, manages to take the cycle with that. Knows that Yuzu can't threaten him at that range, and manages to get his way in. Oh yeah, just up back swipe. Like you're seeing now Theo go for a lot more of the up back that you saw Dentron trying to call early out in the beginning of this set. Yeah.
And it is like very effective on Yuzu, but if the wall is specifically trying to 3C it, you can get blown up for it. But just staying at the very safe ranges, trying to do whatever they can to make sure they can close this round out with this health, with all that meter as well is very important. But Dentron trying to commit too hard to these body splash CS feints.
Yeah.
And now blowing up
oh.
Theo, but now Theo's blowing them up. I lied. I'm sorry, I'm cursing you.
I really like Theo's spacing to prevent being vulnerable to reversal, because that's such a threatening wall tool, and she's playing around it so well. She's only been hit by it a couple of times this whole grand finals.
Well, you saw them getting hit by it a lot early, right? And then so I think they've just been really trying to adjust their gameplay. That clap was not what they were looking for right there. You know, just getting the confirm of Gamma Wave on the side swap being super, super weird.
It's silly. Yeah, knows that. I don't even think she did know that that wasn't reversal range, but definitely gets the punish there, and that's really good.
I'm out.
It's cheap. It's cheap. You can't escape this character in MPNW, unfortunately.
This is the reason. I mean, Theo's not even like was a Leenah player through like. ST.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they started with Yuzu and then they like couldn't figure it out, so they switched over to Leenah. So it is one like very big advantage of their Yuzu playstyle, right? A lot of Yuzus originally started with Yuzu.
Yeah, so they don't have like the strike throw fundamentals.
You learn the Yuzu-isms, but Theo had to learn how like UNI-isms a lot, and then now being able to transfer that over to Yuzu, we've been seeing nothing but like, or not nothing, but a lot of success from them. Like I think almost every tournament they've entered, they've ended up in this top 2 spot, right? Like,
yeah, they're definitely not using a lot of the like beginner Yuzu knowledge checks that you see online and whatever. And
they also know a player like Dentron's not going to like think for this, right? Like someone who's experienced in this matchup as well as multiple versions of this matchup, right? So
she's playing the Uni game very well, which is cool to see.
That's what you gotta do.
Makes the clap whiff. That was a smart bit of movement from Leenah. AB under makes sure to secure the cycle. Oh, the grid break. Command throw.
I was actually talking to Dentron, and like wall players have found that just going for AB Ender consistently, even at the cost of grid that you may be losing on it, is more advantageous just for your OP setups and whatnot. So you'll be seeing that a lot if they're not going for these meter vendors.
I've noticed a lot of combo throw characters love to go for it too, just because combo damage obviously isn't that great, and the AB Ender can give you a whole bunch of grid that's not really scaled. So.
Yep. It's a very useful tool. The what do we call it? Smart Steer Ender is technically what we're calling it.
It's Smart Steer Ender, I think, is the word they've been using. I don't know.
I was calling it Smart Impact because of the Strike Impact from Dengeki, which is the same like 5AB like special move Ender.
I think that's a good name. That's more interesting than Smart Steer Ender.
It's hard with Smart Steer because Smart Steer already was like a thing, and then also Smart Steer the player. So it's hard to
yeah. Nice anti-air, preventing the Yuzu from up-backing, the classic Yuzu tactic.
Oh, tried to go for the 6C right there, but Theo was already willing to get out and willing to go back in after getting 368. Gamma Wave trying to catch him up in the air, but not going to work out.
Oh. I like Leenah backing off there to not feed more grid, but Dentron manages to steal the cycle anyway, and looks like they're going to take this game.
And the combo was going for a little bit longer, so even any extra health wouldn't have helped them out. Dentron now up 2-1, and you can see Fio just like taking it a little bit, being like,
yeah.
man, I'm losing to a Wald player.
We've all been there, you know. This character's hard to fight.
Yeah. Especially one like Dentron, who's so seasoned in the realm of Uni. You can see Fio just like taking it and trying to be like, okay, just got to get through this. There is the possibility, right? Do they go back to Akatsuki?
It definitely could be a possibility. I mean,
it's not going to happen because I'm looking at the screen over there.
Yeah, I think she's so comfortable with the Yuzu though. She's like, you know, PNW Yuzu expert, and I don't think I could see it happening here.
And we saw with the Akatsuki kind of got just like rolled through with Dentron. Dentron was just very willing to be like, okay, I gotta be walled, I gotta be like at my effective range a lot more. I'm totally comfortable with that.
Yeah. I think her Akatsuki is very strong. It just this might not be the right matchup for it.
Agreed. Here's the cycle at the very end right there. Will spin the CS, but not able to gap it out just yet. Yeah, just backing off, just playing very, very cautious, just trying to avoid that.
Nice reversal swipe. Managed to get a combo off of it. Not getting Oki though, and Fio's able to get a hit in. Weak A starter, but she's got 200 meters. She can win this if she wants, yeah.
Yeah, and I do like it, like just cashing out for the IW.
5,000 off of an A starter. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Looking like a whole Counter-Strike lobby. With how aggressive meter gain is in this game, especially when you're able to win the cycles like a lot, like how Fio has been through some of these later games, not giving it to Dentron as much, and you see them already priority charging right there, trying to win the cycle.
Yep.
You can be in a very advantageous situation. Dentron was looking for that the tip of that to hit to be able to go into clap to stay plus on there, but Fio has been doing a fantastic job of always avoiding those J2Cs.
Yeah, she's been making a lot of those annoying Waldstein plus and block moves whiff, which is very advantageous for her. Oh, wow, yeah, that's probably not what he wanted. Yeah,
there's been a lot of times where Fio's been going for just like into like slash stance right there, which it does technically go through. I think, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. So I get the line, but it definitely wasn't the right thing to work out right there. And Fio will close out that with another IW ender, and they're getting a perfect. Bring it 2-2.
It's really crazy how much these IWs are doing. The A combo into 5K is wild.
IW min damage increased by like 30% from the previous game, so it's just everybody dealing way more.
Leenah gets the early grid advantage, but it is pretty close. So one smart shield from Dentron like that one might steal it away, but Leenah managed to get a hit in with the stagger pressure into some corner Oki. Wow, Leenah with the walk back concentrate to make sure she secures the cycle again, despite mostly just moving back that entire cycle. And gets the grid break throw. Yeah, that's a rough situation to be in as Waldstein.
Oh, good Geo.
Good Geo, yeah. Just not. Oh. So stop jumping. Get out of the air now.
Stop. You got some help. The underground body finally finds that big hit that they've been looking for, where they had the CS but couldn't find the confirm. Yeah. So now Fio's just going to play very, very safe, find an easy confirm in the air. Fio now sitting tournament point.
That was a tricky one. I mean, it was like an air counter hit, so Yuzu kind of flew up into the air, and it's hard to get those pickups sometimes. Gets the throw combo, going to be a pretty sizable grid advantage for Leenah. Gets the concentrate to accelerate the cycle, make sure that the cycle ends before she can start her pressure. I like that. Just keeps concentrating, forcing Dentron to move in, and stuffing his approaches really well.
Yeah, like that's a big thing with Yuzu, especially in this matchup. Like Yuzu is not one who uses the Vorpal cycle on her kit very super effectively, right? The big thing is preventing their opponent from getting this.
Yeah.
One touch away, nice up back, but no.
Reacts to the reversal.
Yeah. And even still making sure to keep the cycle throw.
This could do it if she gets a chain shift before the ender, right?
Well, she can.
Oh no, never mind. She's got infinite worth.
Yeah.
GG's.
Pop CVO, see slashes into the IW. This should kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a stressful set, but Leenah takes it. With the reset into reverse sweep, or almost reverse sweep, that was really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a sweep, it was 3-2, like
yeah,
every single, but like that was down to the wire. It was like literally anyone's game that whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, doing excellent work, bringing out the Yuzuriha.
Getting some love for the Yuzu Waldstein matchup. Everybody loves fighting this guy apparently. So
yeah, Wald. Everybody loves Wald. Everybody put that out. Take that out of that. Take that, Brian. Take that out. Take that out. Take what? I hate you. But yeah, that was our Uni 2 top 8 here at Backstreet Brawl. Thank you all for coming through. Up next, we should have Guilty Gear Strive coming up.
Yeah.
Going our pools and whatnot, so we'll get all that taken care of. I've been Tabby here for at least our grand finals.
And I'm Farah. I've been here occasionally throughout the top 8, but thank you so much for watching.
And see you all soon.
Yeah, have a good one.